Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to discuss two-hand arpeggios, and the idea of this is to sort of have two hands play out an arpeggio to give the song or the accompaniment a flowing kind of motion. So, not to talk too much about it, I'll just give you a simple riff, and then we'll sort of break it down, and hopefully this will give you some ideas. So this wasn't as complicated as it might have sounded to some of you. I'll play it slowly. This was slightly improvised, so I can't promise I'll hit the same notes exactly, but I think you'll get the basic idea. So I start by playing, this riff is made out of 4 chords. They're A, M, F, G, and C. Obviously not in their root forms. So the first chord is an A minor, or actually an A minor 9, and this is what I play. I hit A and C, and then for the next chord, this is the F. So I hit the F and G. And here I either hit the G or the A with my thumb. I think it changes between executions. And I'm actually not really playing an F here because it's not an F. Well, it is an F, but it's missing the 3rd degree. And I think this is what makes this chord sound so nice. It's really missing this 3rd degree, which differentiates between a major and a minor chord. And it gives this sort of sus2 sound that is very modern and non-committing in terms of, is this a minor chord? Is this a major chord? It's really just a tension chord. So the first 2 chords are the next chord is a G. And here I'm playing, so I'm playing a G, D, and A with my left hand, and then B, D, and G. And for the first note, I'm hitting both G and D together. And for the 4th note, I do one of 2 things. I either do this, so it's kind of has some sort of maybe Irish, I don't know, sound to it. So I'm hitting the C, D, and E, and then having this sort of trill. And then the second variation is so I'm hitting, again, C with the left hand, C and G, and this time the trill is up here, so it's B, C, B, A, G, and then either a C or a D. So So once again, played from the beginning. So it actually changes just a bit every time I play. I put in different small variations. I'm going to play it one last time, and then we'll have a short discussion of what makes this maybe interesting. So there are a few interesting features. First of all, in most of the bars I hit both the bass note and some initial note here with my right hand. So for the A it was, right? So I started out by hitting these two notes. And this gives it another dimension to the flow of the arpeggio, because it sounds like there's something happening up in the right hand, while there really isn't, and something happening down in the left hand. The second thing is that it's really one big arpeggio there. I have two hands playing it, but this is one big chord. If I had a huge left hand with 15 fingers, I would be playing all of this with my left hand. Same goes for the F. Same goes for the G. And I guess just the C breaks the mold. So, first of all, find some chord that has a big, nice open sound that can stretch over two hands, or the span of two hands. The chords themselves are fairly modern sounding. So we had this F6 sus2, and then we had this A minor 9. And we had, well, this is just like a G add 2, right? Because if I move all of the notes, I'll take this G up here, this D is doubled, so this G is also doubled. So this is just these four notes, and this is a G, and it's add 2. So all of these chords have kind of a modern sound to them, which I think also contributes to the flowness, or whatever you want to call it, of the riff. I'm going to conclude here. I hope you've sort of gotten an idea of how you can break up a chord between two hands and keep it flowing as you play. And I'll see you next time.